Hey Getaway Nation! Today's adventure starts with a personal touch. We're finally giving our Jeep, Mystique, her name and style with new decals. Then we're hitting the road in something totally new for us, a rented teardrop trailer from Outdoorsy. Our destination, the stunning Assateague State Park in Maryland. From wild ponies at our campsite to our very first teardrop setup, this 3-day getaway is full of surprises. But the real question, will this be our last teardrop trip or just the beginning? Let's find out.
This is our everyday getaway, living the life, come what may. We'll show you the world full of colors and cheer. Join us on this journey, our vision is clear. No looking back, your two dreams hit the open road. Let's make some memories, lighten the load. This is our everyday getaway, living the life, come what may.
Close to him. And the welcoming committee's here. Look, he's going to get in there and try to get something. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, your granddaughter's be freaking out right about now. Okay, buddy, I'll see you. Or lady, my fault. He's just standing there right now, waiting for you to come over there so he can give you a hard time.
See how fast he took off, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, he was like lightning. I'm like, yeah, you gotta watch them. And they're all boys. So of course they're like marking their territory and stuff. That's probably part of his herd, this one here.
Okay. We arrived here, I'd say about a half an hour ago. And already the ponies are right here.
We were here not a couple minutes.
Right. We weren't even here. Yeah.
We're already sniffing inside the RV.
So it's really important when you come here to make sure you keep your food locked up.
It is.
I think that's what this is under here for you to, you know, keep your food or whatever locked up. This is definitely a different way of camping for us, but I talked Katrina into it and thankfully she went along with it, and we're gonna get set up and then we're gonna go in tonight and grab a bite to eat and bring it back. And this is, once again, this is just a chance for us to do a little bit of just boondocking. It's pretty exciting. I think it's exciting. We'll talk to Katrina and see what she has to say. And we're doing something for the first time that we've never done before, and that is we're camping.
Make a fire?
Yes, we're having a hard time making a fire. We're camping in a teardrop. Yeah. How did you talk me into this?
How did you not talk me out of this?
we got our camp set up. We got our bivouac tent set up over there. It's really nice.
Actually, that is really nice.
Yeah, we're enjoying a nice evening here. We want walking on the beach. We got some shells.
The beach is beautiful. So I'm hoping to get up early tomorrow morning. Force myself to get up early tomorrow morning to take my coffee out onto the beach because I think the ponies will be out there in the morning sleeping.
Yeah, we got to force ourselves to get up and find out if that's the case. And we're not having much luck getting the fire started, and it's because the wood is terrible.
Every time we've come to Assateague, the wood down here has not been good. So obviously it's not seasoned. It smells like pine.
Here's the site here. Very easy to set up, didn't take long. In the Jeep, we got a cooler with some ice. I'm gonna shut this up, but before I do, I am going to have let me share with you guys. I am going to have a root beer. I am enjoying these Appalachian root beers. They're very good. If you have them in your area, give them a shot. Got a little taste of honey in it. Folks over there are having more luck with their fire than we are. The Starlink is set up, and what we did is, because we're not going to power it off the trailer, the Teardrop, just to kind of show you what we're doing. I got it set up, and it's connected to the Bluetti, and we'll just keep it set up here in the Jeep. I don't want to set that power station outside in the campground. I just don't want to take a chance. But I'm going to go over some of the things with the trailer, with the water tank, the gray tank, and the water. But we're right across from the bathhouse, so I did that on purpose because we get close to the bathhouse. Right? We didn't have a bathroom in the Teardrop. See if we can enjoy a cool evening. It's actually kind of nice and cool here. Katrina's got her sweatshirt on. Look.
Well, that's because I was down at the water at the beach because it was like windy and chilly, but it felt really good. I'm just really sad about the pitiful fire we have going.
Yeah. We're having steaks on the fire tomorrow night, so we got to do better. We got to get something going. Let's enjoy a nice, beautiful evening, and it looks like it's fairly clear out here, so we'll get a good look at the stars. Feeling okay after last night?
What happened last night?
Well, how'd you sleep last night, that Teardrop?
The Teardrop was nice. Actually, I was surprised that I got a good night's sleep. I have some medical issues, so that kind of I'm itchy. Again, that bothered me. But the Teardrop, the mattress, very soft, but I slept well on it. I was surprised. No aches and pains or anything. You?
Yeah, no, I apologize for wearing the glasses. You guys know how I feel about that, but it's so sunny out here. Let me see if I can take them off and get by without. Yeah, I slept okay. That was the first time for us. It's a little windy out here, so here, let me show you inside the Teardrop. Can I show them inside? Is it a mess?
It's a little messy.
Oh, it's not that bad. So
it is messy.
No, they don't care. You know, there it is. There's some cabinets up here. You know, some storage. The standard stuff. Nothing.
This is cute.
Nothing like great. And so anyway, what's cute?
I think the doors are cute, like the little curtain, you know. Isn't that cute?
Yeah. Because there's no AC in here, I turned the fan on, opened up the windows, and I put the curtain up so we can get some air to flow through there. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't hot, but it wasn't cool, but it was comfortable enough. I got a decent night's sleep. So this is all new to us, experiencing the Teardrop lifestyle. We got to...
It's new to us, but it's not going to happen again.
It's not that bad. I mean, you know, we just wanted to give it a try. This is something I wanted to do in Arizona, but we couldn't make it work. If you guys saw our videos, we just had issues and things, and there's no power here. We don't have any power here. This is Assateague State Park. There's only so many spots that have, I think, 30 amp. We got something to show you. I want to show you. We got our gazebo set up. Now, what we did is we got our Vivor gazebo. And how you digging the gazebo here? You like it?
Can I just talk about it for just a second?
Sure.
Okay. I think is it 10 by 10? It's a 10 by 10 size. I think you can get them a little smaller than this. I really like it. We put up the shades on 2 sides today to kind of cut down on a little bit of the sun.
Let me show you what we did.
This is,
we didn't realize this, but we decided to put the shade up. But what you should do is put these on before you tie this on. So for example, if you look over here, see how there's a tie down? And we didn't feel like unhooking it, but you really should put that on first because it's got the center ring in it.
But talk about this. But if we had done that, we wouldn't be able to wind this up and open it up.
I'm gonna guess the reason they do that is you don't want to blow away. So we didn't feel like doing that, so we just stuck it on the outside. It made a big difference in the comfort inside. For those of you who have never rented a Teardrop, and I'm not an expert, I'm learning. The Teardrop does not have a black tank. Obviously, this Teardrop, I can't tell you if any Teardrop does or doesn't. I just don't know. But this one doesn't. It does have a water tank, and I'm not sure how big the water tank is. I didn't ask. I'm going to take a guess and say maybe 15 at most. But here's something that's interesting. There's a fresh water tank, but there is no gray tank inside the rig. So what you do is you take this unit out. All right, and there is a hose. If the Katrina,
it's just a regular standard hose. It's underneath.
There is a connector to this. Let's see if I can find it. See this? You would connect this to here, and then there's a connection under here, right here. See where it says wastewater? There's a connection here. So what you would do is you would connect this, and then you would just let the gray tank sit under the Teardrop. You have a gray tank, but it's external, so don't run the water until you get that connected, and then that way you could take it and dump it. But this is what we're doing only because we're here for 2 days and 2 nights. And if you guys look, there's an outside sink over there, so you will see folks over there washing their dishes and everything, and the bathroom's right there. Last night I went over, I took a shower. Bathrooms are very clean. The hot water was great. So there's really no reason for us to use the water, because that'll save me the time of taking this over to the dump station and dumping it. Now, if we were staying here maybe 4 or 5 days or longer, I'd probably reconsider. But I want to show you guys something else. We have this Bluetti power station here. This is the new Bluetti Elite 100 V2. It's got 1800 watts of power and 1024 watt hours. This thing is fantastic. We hooked up the solar panels. It's got 200 watts of solar panel. We went ahead and connected it, plugged it in right there. So we're charging this, using this. We use this to do the laptops, the phone, and we did coffee this morning. And when you take a look at this, you got your power button here, and right now it's charging. So if you can see that, it's pulling in 112, the input, and we're only using 24 watts right now. It's up to 84. It's probably got about another 2 hours to go till it's fully charged. It also has a AC connector here on the side. You could charge this up through the AC input 80% in like 45 minutes. So this is a nice unit. This unit, it's also got your USB-C 140 watt and a USB-C 100 watt. It's got 2 USB-A ports, and what you do is when you power it up, if you want to use the it's got the 4 AC output 120 volt receptacles over here, so you make sure you push this button. It's got the DC output And of course, there's the DC input coming from the solar. And right now here at the Assateague State Park, man, we got plenty of sun. It's going full blast, so that's great. This thing is only like 26 pounds. Look, Katrina can handle this thing, no problem at all.
Nice. What I like about it is that if I was doing like a girls trip or something like that, I could easily pick this up myself and move it around. This unit is really reasonable for a battery power station. You're going to see sales on it all the time, so find yourself a good sale. We also have a discount code for this. I think it's OEG5OFF to get you 5% off. But seriously, guys, this to me, I could use this for multiple things.
Now, guys, this thing you could throw in the front of the car to keep your cooler cool or to power whatever. And those of you who have a Starlink, if you're looking to run it off of 12 volt, you can run it off the car, or you could run it off of this. This thing is just perfect, especially for like tailgating. We mentioned it before about the Bluetti products, but this thing is so lightweight, and we just couldn't resist the chance to throw it in the back of the Jeep.
I seriously, I am digging this. This is really nice. We have our fan hooked up out here. It's hot in here, even though the shades are, but it's still warm. It's a hot day. The fan's working. It's great. Because
right now, when you look at it, it's pulling like 24 watts is from what we're charging. I'm gonna hook up the Starlink because I need to charge up the other Bluetti. So I want to charge it up to the Jeep just to try it. But this thing is just right in the tent. Look how easy to just take it, stack it there. It's just a phenomenal product, and this is probably the best one out of the three, only because of how lightweight and compact it is. So if you're doing something like this, tailgating, or if you're camping in a teardrop, I mean, we had that power station sitting right here this morning, sitting right over here in this area, just sitting there, out of the way. The solar panels are very easy to fold up. Like Katrina said, I'll put a link in the description below. They are sponsoring this video. Be interesting to see. Katrina put her light up here, which we had on last night, and that's a battery operated light.
It's battery operated. It's not, it isn't going to make the room glow, but it gave us enough light that we could hang out here without, being in the dark. I liked it. I thought it was nice.
We had this cooler, and we have our food in here, and we put ice in yesterday. I don't know anything about this cooler. This thing has done a great job of keeping what little bit of food and drinks we have in here. We got some steaks we're going to throw on a grill tonight, and we have some other stuff in here, some root beer, some orange juice. It was laying around over at the home base office.
We had actually gotten this cooler a couple of years ago. They reached out and they sent us this cooler. We just have never used it. So it's been a couple years now, and we finally got around to using it.
We made a promise to do this cooler, and we didn't do it.
They sent it to us. There was no commitment.
Oh, there wasn't. They sent
it to us.
And we've never really had a need for a cooler.
I think it's awesome.
But this thing is, it's a Rugged Outdoor. They're not a sponsor of this week's video, but this cooler has been phenomenal. We put all this ice in it yesterday when we left, and it's done. The ice is, most of the ice, if not over 50% of the ice, is still in there. We're just chilling out, just hanging out. One of the things I love about coming here.
I want to show you something about that cooler.
She's calling me back. Hold on a second. What does the boss want?
Oh, I just remembered. The cool thing about this cooler, I'm not going to do it right now, but I want to show you because you'll like this. You can literally take this and flip it the other way, and then you do have like cup holders.
Oh, so it stands up at a 90-degree angle, flat top for a cup holder.
You unattach it and you flip this.
You take it. Oh, I see what you're saying. To create a. Oh, okay.
And you have like a table. Like
my fault. So it snaps off at the hinges, and you just rest it down.
It'd be nice, like if you took this one, we took this to the beach.
Yeah.
And then we literally wouldn't have to worry about like it getting breezy and things falling over our cups or whatever. Wow. It has little cup holders.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's
nice.
Cool.
I'm going to unplug the Starlink, and then I'm going to run it over there. All the Bluettis come with different attachments, right? So you got your AC attachments, you got your solar connections, and then we got your 12 volt connection. So I'm going to plug that in here to be able to get that in there like that. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and connect all this. So first, let me unplug the Starlink for now. All right, so I got the Starlink hooked up. I got the router hooked up. I got the solar hooked up, so there's 107 coming in, and right now it's pulling about 40 watts. So it did kick up a little bit. kind of hard to see that, so I apologize, guys. No, it's up to 72. There it is. You want to show me something?
Yeah, I'm looking down here and I'm like, why are all these little spurs, or burrs, I should say? And then I was like, look at the bottom of my shoes.
Wow.
My flip-flops. Yeah, I would say that
Well, that's, you are walking through.
right. What I was going to
You're
say
walking
is,
through the area.
what I was going to say is that it's probably not a good idea to have your pets over this way anyway, because these little guys get stuck in, you know, your dog's paws or whatnot.
I don't know if you can see that,
No,
but
they're not good.
these things hurt. And when we were here last year with Tucker, we went home early for the Halloween, and then we came back and we took Tucker back home because he kept stepping on these to the point to where he was very gun shy to walk on the grassy sand area because he knew. That's why I say dogs are allowed in the one section down there. Make sure if you bring your dog that you're aware of this.
The sad part is there's really nowhere to walk your pets except for on the grassy, sandy area. So they're going to get the burrs in them because what are you going to do, walk them like, you know, on the road? I mean,
Katrina's trying to get a fire going.
it's going.
It's going, so we can cook some. We got some potatoes cooking. Here, let me show you. Let's see this, guys. We got the potatoes in there, and then we'll throw some steaks on there. You got a nice job going with that fire. You are the fire whisperer.
That is true.
Well, last night I tried. I failed. Let's see if we can get some steaks on the grill fired up. We've been spending a lot of time in our gazebo. Where else are we going to spend time? Inside the Teardrop? That's just for sleeping. Let's talk. Let's get serious. Can we get serious?
Let's do it.
This is our last night.
Do I have food in my teeth?
Dubai. This is what we
Yes,
do
you
before
do.
go. Oh, I do?
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, see, she messed with me. This is what you have to do before you turn the camera on.
No, this is what we do all the time to each other.
Yeah, but we definitely... Anyway.
At the most inopportune times, too. I'll be literally in the most... Chris will be like, come right here.
Well, I would want to know as soon as possible before guests arrive. Assateague State Park. Guys, we love it.
We do.
We do it. I think I would prefer the state park over the national park, but you can't go wrong with either one.
I prefer the state park only because it's closer to the beach. And I can literally walk over there. When we've been over at the national, we have to literally like take our bikes, or it's a long walk.
Right. There are pros and cons to both. So.
Or, well, but if you're over there, you can take your Jeep or your four-wheel vehicle onto the beach. That's fun.
The Teardrop. Now we were in it last night.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do it again tonight. And
Yay.
then I think we have some, I haven't told Katrina that yet, but I think we're going to do some more time in the Teardrop in the
That's
future.
a big fat no.
It was not a big deal. I think this right here, the gazebo, made a big difference.
This made you, and we actually debated if we were going to bring it or not.
I think if you're going to do a Teardrop, especially during the summer, out in the open, maybe have something that'll give you some shade.
A tent or a canopy, gazebo.
Or a gazebo or something. Yeah, other than that.
In my opinion, it would have been better off had we went camping in the spring or the fall with the Teardrop, because it does have a heater in it. So you're going to be able to be more comfortable sleeping if it gets too cold and have the heater running than you are too hot, and you cannot cool it down enough.
There's no AC unit in it.
No
so
AC.
That would be a con. But if you have some Teardrops, and we saw some in the campground, have an AC unit. So
We saw one.
And there, once again, here at this campground, there's only one area that has power. I think it's 30 amp power, and that's it. And that
I
area.
think we saw a second one today.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's two areas. There's
We
two
did.
spots. So if
They're
you're
very
coming,
close to each other.
if you're coming here to Assateague State Park, first of all, if you've never been, come here.
Yeah.
You got to try it out, check it out, and try to stay, obviously, if you can, stay as close to the beach as possible. I think tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll walk around and show you a few spots and give you a little better perspective of the campground. But
And the main thing that, well, the thing they're known for here is the wild ponies.
yeah,
And both places have wild ponies. We just had two here
as
just
we
a
were
few
eating
minutes
dinner,
ago.
cooked
They're
dinner.
just walking by. So you have to be careful with the food.
And then what happens is once they come over, you kind of just freeze and stay out of their way. You know, you don't want to, and you're not supposed to mess with them. That you can
Well,
get fined, you can get in trouble.
Right. They're wild animals. Like, even though they look cute, they're wild animals. And believe me, they buck and they kick and they bite.
And recently,
So-
one was hit and killed here.
Well, Gizmo. I think it was Gizmo.
Yeah.
They all, oh, that's it. They all have names, and if they have their foals with them still, or maybe they're 1-year-olds, so cute. You'll see little stories about them, be like, so and so was over here with their, you know, kids or whatever. It's cute.
In my opinion, if you're going to come to the state park, stay in sections A through F, I think it is, which is the non-electric sections, and then stay in the 2 electric sections. I can't remember. They're
farther down, so they're G or H or something.
Yeah,
we're in E, and E's very nice.
Yeah, stay in A to E and F, A through F, and then the 2 electric stations. Are the sections?
Sections, yeah.
That's where you want to stay. I think those are the best areas, and they're generally closer to the beach.
Can we talk about the firewood?
Yeah, the firewood here, that's another thing, a real quick tip. If you guys are driving in, there are a couple sections of the road coming in, you can find firewood. You can get firewood here at the campground too. So they have it available. They'll drive around the cart if you can, if you go up to the front.
A lot of people just are selling wood like right off the front of their property. You're driving down the roads and you just see like $5 here, $10 here, and you just grab a couple and go.
Well, what I was going to tell you is there are a few that the wood is not worth buying, so don't buy the wood. It's white pine or whatever pine wood, and it just doesn't burn. It's terrible. So, you're not supposed to bring outside wood in.
Right. I think the lesson with that is that it's just people that have property and they're literally just cutting down trees and they split it. They're not letting it sit. You know, it's not seasoned. So you try to burn it and it's wet and it's not seasoned and it doesn't burn very well.
Okay.
My family used to sell firewood, by the way.
Okay. All right, it doesn't do any good now. We can't go over there and get it, so.
We should have done, hence thinking, Chris doesn't like to take firewood with us, but if you're in your own state, it shouldn't make any difference, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think if you're in the same state, you're fine. So we should have taken wood that we had with the RV at the garden center, because I had some very good
I think that's
wood.
what we'll do next time we come here. We're just going to bring our own wood from back home at the home base, and because this wood is terrible, it just doesn't. We have no luck with it.
It's just terrible.
So. It's terrible. It's terrible. All right, let's go enjoy a nice evening, and hopefully it'll be cool. And
okay, let's go.
We'll see you guys in the morning. And
like some water, and I don't want to go out there with Mr. Sniffy Snotty Pants.
Horse was out there, or the horse, the pony.
I want to get dressed for bed.
It's not that bad in here. There's plenty of room for it. Now, if you're 6 foot, that's a whole nother issue. I'm 5'10", and I got just enough.
There's not enough room. There's not enough room in here.
For what you need to sleep. So this is a step up from tent camping. Now, it would be nice if there was an AC unit.
It'd be nice if there was a bathroom and a refrigerator. Just saying.
It'd be nice if there was room service.
Okay, now you're being ridiculous. No, it's fine. It's definitely not for me.
I think we'll sleep okay tonight. We'll turn the fan on. It was okay last night. We'll open up doors and let everything go through.
It's wonderful.
It's fantastic. Don't let her kid you. This is great. This is just the start of something new.
Yeah, for Chris. Maybe we can park this in the back, and this can be like your man cave.
We could actually tow this with the RV.
We're not towing it.
We could.
If we tow anything, we have a Jeep, and then we would get a golf cart before we get this.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Try not to let it.
Whatever. See you guys.
We're out of here.
Good morning.
Morning, sunshine.
Good morning, Getaway Nation. We're all hooked up here this morning, and we're ready to roll out. We got an early start, and 3-hour drive back to home base. We got some things to take care of, but before we leave, just wanted to kind of wrap things up and then show you some of the sites over here that we think are some of the better spots here at the state park. So
Yes.
let's just walk over here and take a look at this. This spot was great, right close to the bathhouse. I kind of wanted to show you guys just to get a sense and a feel of the area here.
How
So
it's laid out,
yeah.
the loops.
So up here you got space 109 on the left and 108 on the right. And you can see just how close, if you take a look, the dunes are up here. So you can see just how close you are to the beach. So for example, site 108, it's a sweet spot.
I like 108, but actually I like 109 better because of the way your rig would be positioned and the shade during the day.
That's true.
You have all this space here that no one's at right beyond the dunes. So.
Right. So this is true, but sorry about the wind. And most of these loops are set up the same way. I think A through F kind of have the same layout. And then we'll go over here and show you these two sites. And once again, these are all dry camping, no hookups at all.
On this part of Loop E, is actually, I think it's E North. There's a North and South E, but I can't read that number yet. But as we get over here, I like the one across the street here because the way that you would be positioned with the sun
No,
during the
you
day.
want 107.
No, because this is different. See, that one faces this way. 107.
So over here you got site 106 right there, and site 107. It's pretty nicely laid out over here, and these would be these sections that we would recommend. And obviously the closer you can get to the beach, the better. Just walk right up over the dune.
Unless you're in a teardrop and you have no bathroom. And then you may want to be closer to the bathhouse.
Yeah, this is true. And once again, if you guys have never been to this state park, you gotta come here and spend some time and check it out. It's just difficult to get into this park.
Again, like a lot of the state parks, you're going to have to book out a year in advance and play the game. As you know, as soon as midnight gets around, you need to be on it and booking your site because they will go very, very fast.
We'll be back. We'll definitely be back. Probably next year. We'll find a way to start working on it and get next year, and then get a better spot closer to the beach. And we'll be in the teardrop again.
No, we will not be in the teardrop. We will have our own bathroom. Thank you very much.
And they have a dump station here, just so you know. They have dump stations. So almost forgot, but we're rolling out.